Our daddy, as early as I can remember, his strong hands, beautiful face, and deep smile. Coming home from work, his clothes dirty and body sweaty, but he walked in standing tall and proud. He gave Mama a hug, then he found us hiding under the kitchen table. He called our names one by one, and we came, running, laughing, jumping into his arms. We could smell his sweat and feel the dust from his clothes, but there was not a better smell in the world. That is our daddy. Day after day, we stood at the window, wanting to be the first to see and hear that sound of his car, shaking, smoking, rat-a-tat-tat-tat, pulling up to the curb. We hid under the kitchen table, waiting, and waiting to hear our names, but this day was different. We could not understand. We could hear Mama sobbing and quietly saying, "What are we gonna do, our babies?" He called our names, one by one, and we came, running, laughing, and jumping into his arms. We could smell his sweat and feel the dust from his clothes. There was not a better smell in the world. He hugged us tight and said that we would be all right. That is our daddy. We were awakened by the sounds coming from the kitchen. 4 a.m. in the morning. We could hear Mama. We could smell the strong aroma from the oven. It was peanuts cooking. We got excited. This was one of our favorite snacks. He called our names one by one and we came, running, laughing, and jumping into his arms. Let's play a game. He gave us the bags, each one with a black line. We were racing to fill the bags. We dropped more on the floor than we put in the bags. He picked them up with his strong hands, beautiful face, and deep smile. Our prize, a car ride. We watched as he sold the bags, day after day with pride. That is our daddy. We stood at the doorway looking. He and Mama were sorting scraps of material, old coats, clothes, yarns, spools, wire hangers, all over the living room floor. An old sewing machine was on the coffee table, but on the floor in the corner was a beautiful poodle dog, blue and pink, that he had made. He called our names one by one and we came, running, laughing, and jumping into his arms. Let's play a game. He gave us pieces of material to rip, tear, and pile. We looked up. Both were smiling at us. All the while, a knock at the door came. It was a lady. He gave her the poodle dog, and she smiled. Knock, knock, knock. Day after day, many came. That is our daddy. We were riding in the car. It was shaking, smoking, and making that sound. Ratty-tat-tat-tat. He was driving slow, leaning as he drove down Pine Street like many times before. He parked in front of this place like no other we had ever seen. Mama got out. He got out. Mama went inside. He called our names one by one and we came, running, laughing, and jumping into his arms. Let's play a game. Who can find Mama first will get a prize. We ran inside, but it was empty. We saw Mama standing, looking out the window. She was crying. We did not understand. He walked over with his strong hands, beautiful face, and deep smile. He gave Mama a hug. 707 Kimbrough Drive was a blessing from heaven. That is our daddy. We watched as room by room was filled. There were house parties with friends, flag brothers, apple hats and stacks, gold chains, watches, and rings. He had that flair and style, the stereo with the disco lights, and the 225 deuce and a quarter. White on white with leather interior, driving down Gaskin Avenue going 5 miles per hour. Gangster leaned to the side, Mama looking and smiling. Al Green playing on the 8-track stereo. We were in the back seat hiding. We did not understand. That is our daddy. He called the boy's name. One by one we came. Let's play a game. Sitting in his barber's chair, afraid and mad about the new practice haircut as he trained. Sometimes fresh, but sometimes not. $2 was the prize that we got. We did not understand that we played a major part in his plan. He grew to build his own shop. His name was on the window. Playing checkers with bottle tops. Playing the dozens with LB and others. Fish fry with white bread on Friday nights. It was the place to be. He was proud. He built it with his strong hands, beautiful face, and deep smile. That is our daddy. We shared him with many others. Whether they were down or out, it was usually those that others did not care much about. He gave them jobs, food, and a place to hang out, whether at the barbershop or his man cave in the back of his house. It did not matter their lot in life. He saw the goodness in each, and they helped fill the void from losing his wife. Driving his truck around town, slow with that lean, people would always stop and acknowledge his daily routine. The grill is smoking hot with some ribs and other cuisine. He will fire it up without a reason, and regardless of the season, his ribs were so tasty, they did not need any sauce. When it came to the grill, he was truly the boss. He made it easy with his strong hands, beautiful face, and deep smile. That is our daddy. Getting ready for school, looking for our report cards, artwork, and school assignments which were on the table. They were missing. Mama said he took them to work to share that we were smart, creative, and capable. As we grew older, he kept sharing our accomplishments with his friends. Sermons preached, marriages, work accomplishments, all became the centerpiece of his world. Whatever we needed, he was there to comfort and tried his best to provide. He only wanted the best for us, so he loved who we loved and always left it up to us to decide. Then there was Keisha, becoming the first of many from the next generation. We began to multiply with children, then grandchildren, creating great-grandchildren. He now has so many more to share about, and he did it all of the time with a great shout. He was so proud of all of us. He started all over again, calling their names one by one, and they came, running, laughing, and jumping into his arms. But this time, they were calling his name, Papa. That is our daddy. We know one by one he called our names. Keep hugging Mama. You touched us all with your strong hands, beautiful face, and deep smile. That is our daddy.